IVM.
Hello everyone, you're tuned into Tech Careers in the New, the podcast series presented by Accenture. I'm your host Shiladitya Mukhopadhyaya. Next week, we'll be discussing quality engineering with Mahesh Venkataraman, Managing Director Testing and Quality Engineering, along with Sunder Nochilur, Senior Manager Testing and Quality Engineering at Accenture. Here's a snippet from the episode. You mentioned testing, it's now quality engineering. You mentioned testing on data, whereas normally you would assume testing is with, let's say, products or solutions or, delivery. It's a function of the delivery part of software, right? Could you give us a little history of how this has evolved, this space has evolved?
Yes, testing has been traditionally considered to be a very routine, task-oriented exercise, which involves running test cases in a very routine manner. So when we started this, more than 3 decades ago, the discipline was all about, it was like a craft wherein testers are called upon to manually execute test cases. And then as things picked up, as systems became more complex, we started seeing some tools in the market which records the actions taken by the human and then plays it back. But still it was quite, I would say, very routine and dumb. Those tools were not very intelligent. And as time progressed, we saw more tools that enabled a tester to become a programmer and start to program those and mimic those human actions on the keyboard and do validations on the screen. And so on and so forth, those tools became more and more sophisticated, more and more programmable, that they needed more and more skills, engineering skills. And we also saw tools for performance testing, for managing test cases, for data-driven testing. In the last couple of years, there is a lot of focus on making testing more and more intelligent in the sense, how to quickly convert manual test cases to automated scripts, how to use machine learning and data science and artificial intelligence to optimize testing, to discover certain behavioral patterns, discover architectural behavior, and make testing more and more intelligence-driven. Very similar to the central intelligence agencies, who are not waiting for some incident to occur, but rather predicting, like a James Bond, right? He goes after the baddies by smelling them out, right? Yeah. By kind of, getting them out of their hidden areas and then neutralizing them. So for us, bugs are the enemies, and we use technology and tools to, follow the scent of a bug and arrest those bugs. We are bug arresters.
Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed listening to that, tune into the full episode next week. Until then, I'm your host Shiladitya on Tech Careers in the New, the podcast series presented by Accenture.